Hello HBARMY, welcome back to my channel. Mr. Muflih back with you, and today we will go into the HBAR tokenomics and the distribution schedule. Should you be concerned about getting diluted? What is happening this year and in the next couple of years with the HBAR token? How many will be released? All of those questions will be answered in today's video. But before we get into it, you know what to do. Just tap the like button real quick and let's just keep going. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I spoke a little bit about this back on January 16th, 2021. So make sure you check out that video. A lot has changed since then. Even the production quality of my videos hopefully have gotten much better, because I was listening to the audio back then and wow, it was just bad. Like, those of you who were watching me and supporting me back then, thank you very much, because you put up with a lot. But I'll leave a link to that video. We spoke a little bit about the HBAR distribution schedule and what you should expect in the next couple of years, but I will clarify some of those things again, because a lot of you have been asking me about the distribution schedule, about dilution, what's going to happen in the next couple of months. So let's just look into it real quick. So in June this month, we will see about 260 million HBARs being released onto the market. Last month in May, we saw the same thing, about 260 million. The month before that, in April, we saw about 260 million again. In March, 270 million. So it's kind of constant. But in February, we had about 370 million. So it went up, but then came right back down to around 260, 270 million per month. So what does that mean? There are a lot of things that will happen in the next couple of years with the HBAR token. The first being this. So by the end of this year, we are expected to have about 18% of the total supply released. So do 18% times 50 million, which gets you at around 11 million HBARs billion, I apologize, 11 to 13 billion HBARs by the end of the year. That's how much you should expect for there to be on the market. And this is just expectations, so they will try to stick to it as much as possible. But one thing that is really important is some of you have been saying that the founders are dumping on the market, which they're not, everyone. The founders, Mr. Bird and Mr. Harmon, they basically have most of their tokens, about 76% of their tokens, locked up until after August 2023. So we still have about 2 more years before they can sell most of their tokens, if they want to sell. I don't know why they would want to sell. That would be really bad, actually. But they have it locked up for a couple of years, so they are not going anywhere and they are not dumping on you. Yes, some of the bigger holders, like this right here, it breaks down all of the 50 billion tokens and how much are owned by early investors. 5% is owned by swirls, about 3% is owned by management, another 2% by investors. This about 3%, this 2020 coin purchase agreement actually is an agreement between the governing council members. So all of these companies right here, IBM, Google, FIS, Shinhan Bank, Boeing, Nomura, all of these companies basically can buy about 3% of the total supply at 1.5 cents each. Yes, you heard that right. Each HBAR will cost them only 1.5 cents. So they are getting a huge discount. And yes, that could be concerning because they might flip around and sell it right away. But I have not found much more information about this 2020 coin purchase agreement. So we don't really know when they're going to dump their tokens. But hopefully they don't ever dump their tokens, because the HBAR token will keep its value and we will keep improving every single year. But anyways, let's keep going. About 55% of the tokens are held in the Hedera treasury, and this is meant to keep the network secure, because if a bad actor wanted to take control of the Hedera Hashgraph platform, they would have to have access to about 2/3 of the tokens. So that's why they're keeping this many tokens in their treasury for now, so no one else gets a hold of them. And they keep the network secure until they build it, and they introduce proxy staking and where you can run your own nodes. So until then, they want to keep it secure by just keeping a tight handle on the supply. And I'll leave a link to this down below. The distribution schedule and everything, they cover it in much more detail. They go into the proxy staking right here. They go into the network and what to expect and all of the above. But basically, the main point of this video is that you should not be concerned, because the founders themselves they're holding strong until 2023 minimum. And when that time comes, if they do sell, that's gonna be a very bad sign. Why would they sell? Why? They really shouldn't, but that is for another day. We still have a long way to go until 2023. Let's focus on this year, on getting some CBDCs under our name, on adding more worldwide conglomerates to our governing council member list. You never know, Amazon or Apple might be the next one. We should focus on improving the network, on making our statistics better, on creating more accounts, on making the transactions per day higher. That's what we should focus on, not on the HBAR distribution schedule, because like I explained in today's video, you have nothing to worry about. And let's say we do hit about 11-12 billion tokens by the end of the year. Still, if we hit a $3 HBAR, that means that the market cap will be at around $30-40 billion, which compared to Dogecoin, compared to Shiba Inu, that is very reasonable. So even though with this distribution schedule, you should still expect a $3 by the end of the bull run. That's my own price prediction. And again, like we explained in today's video, you should not be concerned about dilution. And yeah, we have a superior technology, a superior project underneath our name, and that's why Hedera Hashgraph is one of our favorites. I wanted to make this video real quick and short and sweet. So again, if you got any value out of this, leave a like real quick down below, and share this also with people that think that Hedera Hashgraph has a dilution problem. Let them see for themselves why it's not really a problem. But that's all I have for today's video. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Mr. Muflih out.